Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. In today's Rose Ka Khana with Figaro olive oil, I'm going to be showing you how to make a classic North Indian style aloo and pyaz ki sabzi. It's a delicious recipe that is tossed in spices, ginger and garlic. I'm going to be cooking the sabzi in pure olive oil. Did you know that when you're using olive oil for deep frying, you can actually use it 7 to 8 times again and again. And in fact, really, the nutrient benefits of oil doesn't go away. It does not get rancid. And what's more, you actually save, it's more economical to sort of reuse an oil that doesn't get rancid, isn't it? Anyway, without wasting any time, let's just dive right in and start cooking. So now to begin making the aloo pyaz ki sabzi, the North Indian style, into my pan, which is preheated, I'm going to add in the olive oil, which is pure olive oil, which is great for cooking Indian foods. Okay, I'm just going to add it in, and I have some set of ingredients that are ready here. I'm going to I have some garlic which I'm going to sort of quickly mash up with my knife, like right there. And I'm going to add in the onions that I've chopped in chunks, right? Large chunks. So for aloo pyaz ki sabzi, you have to ensure that the onions are nice and big. You can also use pearl onions. I'm going to add in the garlic. I'm going to add in the red chilies. I'm going to add in the bay leaf, and I'm going to grate in the ginger. You can also make like an onion ginger garlic paste also for this dish, and that's purely your choice if you want some gravy texture, but this works absolutely fine. So I'm just going to increase the heat and saute the onion, ginger and garlic and red chilies along with the bay leaf until the onion softens. Okay, I'm going to turn the heat to high. So this will take about 3 to 4 minutes based on the amount of onions that you've added. You don't want them to caramelize, you just want them to soften, okay? So now that the onions are almost softened, I'm going to add in the potatoes and roast them along with the onions. So I've actually pre-cooked some of the potatoes over here in the pressure cooker, peel the skin and dice them and allow them to cool completely. You don't want to add hot potatoes into it because then they would sort of mash up. Okay, I'm just going to add in the potatoes, and along with the potatoes, while they're cooking, I'm going to add some salt, okay, because it helps to sort of, the salt helps to seep in while it's getting roasted and it tastes really nice. Just going to stir fry the potatoes, increase the heat just a little more so the potatoes get nice and roasted. Once the potatoes get nice and roasted, I'm going to add all the masalas, including some tomato puree. I see that the potatoes are well roasted now, and I can see some spots formed on top of the potatoes, and at this stage what I'm going to do is to add all the spices, which is some garam masala, okay, and red chili powder, some turmeric powder, which is haldi, and coriander powder, lots of it. Coriander powder is, I think, one of those brilliant ingredients which sort of adds character to the food. It binds it together and makes it feel like a gravy. And one more last thing is a thick tomato puree which I made at home. Tomato puree is really easy to make at home. All you have to do is to boil some tomatoes in the pressure cooker, cook it for about 2 whistles and turn off the heat. And once the heat is turned off, allow it to release, and you can remove the skin, drain the excess water that you can use for soups or anything else, and then puree the tomatoes, and your tomato puree is ready. And notice that we want it's not like a gravy, it's like a thick aloo pyaz ki sabzi. Brilliant it is. And all the spices that we have added is just going to add to the taste and flavor. Okay? And stir fry it, allow it to cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. And so that all the potatoes and the onions absorb the masalas, and the dish is just ready to be served. The potatoes are nicely coated with all the masala. I can see it just beautifully. Notice that, right? It looks really nice. That's it. So now you can serve these aloo pyaz sabzi with some tawa paratha and some curry and have a wholesome weeknight dinner. I hope you enjoyed watching this recipe of how to make the aloo pyaz ki sabzi. It wasn't that simple. Some boiled potatoes, tomatoes and onions and spices is all it takes to make this. try this recipe and I'm sure you will love it. And do share your feedback in the comments below because I'd love to hear back from you. And do share how you make your aloo sabzi as well in the comments below because that will make us help create new recipes for you. So continue to watch this rose kakana with Figaro olive oil. We have many recipes that we have done and many more coming up. So until then, until next time, happy cooking and healthy eating.